Indeed.
Hey guys, welcome to this solemn occasion where we had to watch this
I
movie.
didn't get the Wear Black memo,
I
guys.
know. Should have given him a
You
shirt.
are David S. Pumpkins though, so it works.
I know we are. We kind of are Halloween though.
Oh,
This is Halloween.
it's coming. It's coming, people.
And
At work
you know what else
every
is
single
coming?
day.
The Rapture.
Everybody's gone to the rapture. Hey, but we definitely know next to this movie we know who is not going to the rapture. So let's talk about, guys, the Nicolas Cage. I would say classic Left Behind.
Okay, so there is at least four Left Behind movies. And the first one is Left Behind starring Kirk Cameron. We didn't watch that one. Then there's another one starring Kirk Cameron. We didn't watch that one. There's a third one that's in the Kirk Cameron canon. I don't know if it's starring him or not.
In the Kirk Cameron canon.
The Kirk Cameron canon.
Does he
Kirk
play? Does he
Cameron.
play?
Yeah, the canon of Kirk
Does he play
Cameron.
Bucky?
I believe he does. Also, we didn't watch that one. We watched the Nicolas Cage. Who's the other dude?
I'm ready for
Chad Michael Murray.
Chad McMurray. From One Tree Hill, right?
I have no
He's from One
clue
Tree
what
Hill.
else he was in.
Well, I guess One Tree.
But she does know much Chad Michael Murray.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
Oh, he was in Gilmore Girls.
Maybe that's it.
You watch Gilmore Girls?
No, he
I-
was
I
on
watched
One Tree
Gilmore
Hill.
Girls.
I never watched it though.
I haven't watched One Tree Hill either.
Oh, okay.
These are just
I didn't
educated
watch the
guesses.
CW.
Well, guys, it came out in 2012, and we watched this movie in 2019 somehow. Why? Why did we do this?
I'm like, I wasn't on board before, but I think Nicolas Cage is dying, or maybe he might be dead by this.
Okay, can we just say right
He
off the
looked
bat?
He looked bad.
Nicolas Cage was not allowed to grow to his full Nicolas Cage potential in this movie.
Yeah, that's what made it bad, I think.
Well, and I think and there's a good reason for this. This was a money movie for him. This wasn't a Nicolas Cage movie. This is like, I gotta pay off this bill that I owe all this money on, or they're gonna take my other house.
And like, you want to do this Jesus movie? And he's like,
He's like, wait, how much money?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, I'll do it.
I wonder how much money they gave him. We should have looked that up.
We'll phone this in.
All right,
Let's look
so
it up.
let's
How much
also.
money did he make for it?
What are we drinking?
I don't know if they have it on
Oh, let's
We
talk
need
about
to start
New
drinking.
Belgium, guys. Voodoo Ranger is a special release, a spicy release. Atomic Pumpkin.
Atomic Pumpkin, yeah, all the Voodoo series is great. The Voodoo Ranger series, they do a couple of these now, and they're all delicious.
Is this a spicy one? Is this one from your pack or from our pack?
We have the
They're
same
both
exact
spicy, aren't they?
thing.
No, this one doesn't say spicy on it.
Oh,
No, I have to
this
have
is
both
from
of
your
them.
pack.
If
Not
there's
from
from our
my
pack, it was a spicy one.
So shut up.
Okay.
And prosto.
Prost.
I didn't know if there's a difference or not.
There's not.
Oh, that's good.
That's
may
a
be-
spicy
that
Atomic
that might
Pumpkin.
be my new favorite pumpkin beer.
good.
That's
Ooh.
amazing.
Oh boy, New Belgium.
Super good.
And I've had
It's got a good burn.
at least 15 different kinds of pumpkin
The
beer.
burn hit you right in the back of the throat just enough to like say, "Hey, I'm here." You know, it's good.
Hey,
Hey, I'm here. Oh,
figure it out.
I'll do it later.
Nicolas Cage. And by the way, guys, Lea Thompson is also in this movie. Whoa. Well, you're overflowing, bud. What just happened? Did the spirit of Nicolas Cage run through you?
No,
Try to drink it like
the rapture is coming.
Okay.
All the signs of the rapture.
My beer got
I just
raptured.
listened, but I have to tell you what the first line I have in my notes is, and it sets the course for the rest of the movie. Left behind. I wish this music was left behind.
I like
this.
just a running thing. Commentary is just how bad this music is. I don't know if like maybe it was pulled from a different like a porno movie in the 80s.
I've never heard a soundtrack this poorly timed and also this bad at the
Well,
same
it
time.
was like a synth orchestral score, like fully.
I'm
80s.
telling you, it was like all the rich Christian people in this had daughters who were like, we really want to make Christian,
Yeah.
like inspirational Christian music.
It was like a.
So they all spent all their money to record really terrible Christian music.
So this movie has a 3.1 out of 10 stars on IMDb.
It's a dessert. That's too much actually.
I think you overshot your landing on that one,
It
guys.
sounded like Danny Elfman OD'd on cocaine and then like made a score. Like
Don't
no,
besmirch
no,
OD.
the
man.
good name of Danny Elfman.
No, like Danny Elfman got like hit in the head like 3 times with a sledgehammer.
No,
got
but
super drunk and then
the
they gave it a score,
instrumental
but-
music
they-
in this movie was almost non-existent because all they ever had was like terrible, like.
How about
Country.
Danny Elfman got raptured and his clothes made the music?
Guys, I do know
There you go.
my Chad Michael Murray. He was in One Tree Hill, confirmed.
You know,
There you
like
go.
you're the Chad Michael Murray head of this
Aficionado,
podcast.
yeah, aficionado.
That's what we say. We
Yeah.
we say that.
That's I'm one of the Murray heads.
He's a chatty, yeah.
Yeah, a chatty Cathy. He's a chatty
Oh,
Cathy.
Chatty Cathy.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
That's it.
All right.
The
Wish
of
that could be the
podcast
name of our
will be-
next episode. We'll name that next episode No Context.
No
Context.
Context.
Okay.
You gotta
So
watch
first
the
of
other
all,
episodes.
the first scene of this movie has goddamn Lea Thompson in it. Like you're like,
And still
what?
love. Still love. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Still love.
I
Still
love
love
her. I love her.
But also, what is she doing in this movie?
Oh yeah, I'm like, does she own
She's in the movie for like 4 minutes.
Maybe she's super Christian. I don't know.
I don't know. Like she's like, oh, this is the movie I've been waiting for.
Let's see if I have PBS answers.
Let's use the backstory for this before we get into the movie
Oh,
first.
she's born in Rochester. Minnesota.
Okay. So this movie is based on a 12-book series, the Left Behind series, which is about the events that happen after the rapture in the Bible from Revelations, the rapture that happens, and they're almost not loosely based on the events of Revelations up to the coming of Jesus and the glorious kingdom time. We don't get that in this movie though. We get like the littlest piece. I don't even know if this was the first full book. So I don't know if
I was
they're
going to
make 20 movies.
Because you read all the books.
Yeah.
I read the first book.
I haven't read them in a long time.
Feels
but,
like maybe the first couple paragraphs of the first book.
Yeah, like it was not like anything. It felt like it was like half a book.
So my last note in this was like, is this just about landing a plane? Like I feel like it was just, like, just on a plane like for half the movie, and they were like, we're gonna land it. We're gonna land this plane. Let's land a plane. They're not gonna land. Are you gonna let us land a plane?
Yeah.
We're gonna land. Oh, we're landing the plane. The end.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
They really had pretty much the best case scenario too for that because at least both pilots were religious. I mean,
right? I like the other plane that hit them. They get hit by
out
a
of
plane
nowhere.
with no
Out
pilot.
of nowhere.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. They couldn't
With
like
no
move out of the way.
pilots.
Also,
There was
I'm
no
pretty sure
pilots.
if the pilot like disintegrates or gets raptured or whatever, the plane's going down.
Yeah.
It's not just gonna keep flying
It's
through
like,
the.
it's an autopilot, baby.
Yeah.
But even if it's on autopilot, you can fly away from it. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're a human in
Other
your plane.
direction gets away
You
from
have a
that
goddamn
plane.
human
He
in your
got
plane.
so ridiculously close.
How do I get away from this plane? Oh wait, just like move the stick in any
Yeah.
direction.
All right,
oh,
all right,
like this
all
one.
right.
Oh,
You
this
guys
one.
are going. You're jumping.
I'm
in.
sorry.
You're
It
jumping
really
in.
killed me. I was like,
And that's fine, guys. I don't think this movie deserves to be done in order anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about Marty McFly's mom in this first. Like she's the religious mom.
Right.
She's poisoned her daughter against religion in general, and her daughter is like preaching against religion. And then there's also a woman that is like, you think is like some sort of impetus, but like she comes up and is like, let's talk about the.
This is what I wanted to say, and I think this was the whole point of what this series of movies was going to be, was that it was going to start out as this thing of that just like, oh, this stuff's happening. But like the longer you get into it, the more you realize like, no, these people are making real points. Like there's real stuff going on here. But this whole movie, for being supposed to promote Christianity, made like a lot of valid points against organized religion. Like good points that I'm like, are you gonna dispute these at any point in the movie?
the disputation was that they didn't get raptured.
Right. Because they didn't believe,
Bad.
obviously.
Yeah, and solely because they didn't believe.
Yeah.
Like there was a Muslim dude that was very devout, and he's like, no,
Yeah.
Obviously,
He's like, I'm praying to my God. I'm like, oh, but your God's Muslim, so
supposedly
yeah.
all children believe because
Wow.
all the children disappeared.
Oh no! Well, in those, there's a reference to it in the book because the children are innocent or something like that,
Yes.
so they get
Children are
arrested.
innocent.
Yes.
Even though they haven't been technically, what if they're not baptized though?
Right.
Like they didn't really get
Well,
into that part.
they're still innocent. The
Yeah.
Bible says they're still innocent.
But the whole point of like Christianity is they have to be baptized in Christianity. So if they're not baptized in Christianity, they're not Christians, right? So all the babies should still.
What
be.
also sucks is like you're Muslim and like you believe them being Muslim, and then your kids
Well,
get taken.
I want to
Right.
say in the book there's a Muslim character that converted to Christianity.
Well, of course.
That's how bad this.
It's
this
probably
series
that
is.
guy that's on the plane. I bet he
I
was
think
in
that's
it.
what it is. He was going to be in many more of these movies that never are going to happen. Because
No, there's
so
no way.
I love how the daughter is just like away at college, and she comes back and she's just like, I've been waiting to tell my mom how much I hate religion.
yeah, she's an asshole.
And I really feel like the point that this movie was trying to make is just like, she went to college and got her head full of learning, and
Yeah.
now she's a
No, there's
snotty
also,
bitch.
there's also a
I
science guy that's like science, and they're like,
Yeah.
you're going to hell too. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, I'm like,
It's
okay,
like
well,
science things
yeah.
happen. It's like, nope,
Yeah.
they didn't.
No.
But also like,
She just wrote down.
there's a guy that's really just an angry little person, and he's going to like, is
Yeah.
he
LP.
some, like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just because he's a little person, he goes to hell.
That
Like,
guy's
what
been
the
in
fuck?
stuff.
Yeah.
She also called him Vern Troyer.
I did.
Ooh, that's okay.
Not all piece, okay?
Okay, well, no. I mean, no, that's fine.
Okay, so by the way, does everyone notice how big of celebrities all journalists are, especially this one journalist who is the biggest celebrity that anyone's ever
Okay,
seen?
this got to a point where I was getting sick of
Yeah.
the movie. Like hey, you're that guy,
Oh,
Buck Williams.
Buck, yeah.
Buck. Everyone knows Buck. Buck Williams. Buck. He's Buck.
Also, can we talk about the lines in this movie? She literally at one
Yes.
point said, I was looking through the thesaurus on my phone.
Yeah.
Your phone just has a
Yeah.
thesaurus?
Yeah, the thesaurus on her
It
phone.
just hangs
Yeah, that's the source on her phone.
Chloe and Buck have their meet cute is a religious argument.
Yeah.
And that also, I was like...
But it's not an argument between them.
Yeah.
No.
Like, yeah, right.
He, like, saves her from religion.
Yeah.
Which is why I got left behind. Good job,
Yeah.
Buck.
Yes.
Cameron Buck.
Also, so I love
That's
how...
Cameron, but they call me Buck.
I love how
No, they
the luggage cart guy is obviously the connections for tickets. Like, tickets anywhere.
What was that about?
And also, the tickets
I was
literally
so
said on them, they
confused.
literally said on them, 2 for 1. I'm like,
Yes.
what the fuck is a 2 for 1 ticket?
Well,
to
because right for
Steelman?
Steel Man, but he's getting down, he's got to save a little money
Two
for condoms
for one,
and shit, you know?
you too, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. Well, and also,
They had a deal.
I was like, that's what they went to hell,
because
because that's what they went to hell,
Like,
because
it
fucking
was
me
the
too.
little things in this movie that just showed you how stupid the people were who made this. Like, their
yeah.
family photo that looks fucking holographic
Oh
because
my
it was
God.
so airbrushed.
Like,
it
just
was
get the actors together at the same time. Just get them all in the same place.
Nicolas Cage looked bad in this movie. Like, he
Yeah.
looked... Right, he's supposed to be this playboy, and you're like...
I don't think so.
Also, the lines, just like...
I just figured he was using his pilot leg swag or
What was
something.
the,
bad.
what was the
Those are
daughter's
cool.
name? Cassie or
Chloe
Kelly?
Chloe.
or
Chloe.
He's like,
Oh yeah,
Chloe-
actually the actress name was Cassie.
Chloe got me the mitt I've been wanting. Like,
Yeah.
that was the kid's
They were saying
acting.
like it was like, can you guys like just add just
There
add
was-
your lines a little
Yeah.
bit.
Here's the thing, there's 3 good actors, and all the rest of the people look like they're hired that day. Like that
Yeah.
one lady who was explaining the religion thing, she was like, and then if you meet God and you
Yeah.
say give yourself to him, then you will be redeemed. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, what is this like somebody's mom?
I gotta
It's
Yeah.
I gotta go. I
Yeah.
gotta go now.
like I don't believe you as a human. You know, I
Al-
feel like
also
if you pulled your thing back, maybe an
the
alien
nerdy
man.
Asian guy, the actor's name was Han Soto.
Nice.
That's it.
So yeah, I did want to talk about like the exposition
I
of
want
the
you to
first
talk
class
about
passengers.
Please do.
Yeah. So I love how the Asian guy's like, oh, I know about science and things, but also the government.
Yeah, but
and
conspiracy
secret
theories. No, what are we
conspiracy
doing here?
theories.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come
But of course-
on.
And then of course,
They're one and the same, man.
and
One
of
the
course,
same. Like climate change.
the first black guy you see is just like, oh, did you hit on that girl? Oh, why didn't you hit on that girl? Like, oh, thanks for that. Sure,
okay. So
Sure.
these books were written by an 80-year-old man.
Yeah.
And it
Really
really
a
was
white man.
portrayed.
Like,
and
that's
yeah,
what it's
definitely a white man, obviously. Like nobody else is writing these books. But you can tell the books were better than this movie, but you still see like the 80-year-old white man written into everything that happened.
Baked into these
Like,
characters.
hey, I'm like sort of cheating on my wife, but I haven't actually done the deed yet. Just like
Right.
flirted, but
Yeah.
still.
And,
No,
like,
and
they
then-
make a point of like showing him take his ring off and like, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
I just looked in part more
Yeah,
about the ring.
yeah.
That's easily found by my daughter when I give
Yeah.
her my car.
Yeah.
And his excuse was, I always take it off when I fly.
Why?
Why?
That's a fucking dumb excuse, man. That's not.
But can I just say, like, all of those first class characters, because a lot of the movie happens, you know, in the first class.
I think they're all
Like,
first
they're
class
so-
characters, honestly.
They're so ham-handed. Like the southern white guy's like, oh, business,
Oh, my-
numbers.
Dennis Beast was the
Yeah.
character's name, played
That
by
fucking guy.
played by
Yeah.
the incomparable Gary Grubbs.
That
Yeah.
fucking guy.
Yeah. Gary Grubbs, who I think has had veneers or false teeth since birth.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen this guy without those.
I know, he's got those gorgeous,
Yeah,
the
I think he's
choppers.
always played the same guy,
Yeah,
too.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Southern guy with
Yeah.
money.
He might be like a Time Lord. I don't know.
And then the little
What's his
guy,
name?
of course,
Yeah,
is like-
I don't know.
The little guy's like, oh,
I'd see him. I watch him. as
leave me
like-
alone. I got a chip on my shoulder because I'm little, but don't talk about the chip on my shoulder.
Can
'cause
I
I'm
help you
little.
with this? No, you cannot help
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Why would like? And it's just like
His
such
little arms were getting up there. Sorry,
cardboard-
man.
such cardboard dialogue that you're
Dude,
like, oof.
Dude, your little arms were getting up there. I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
the nicest guy in this movie was probably the Muslim
Buck.
guy.
That was the
Buck.
obviously
Yeah.
the stewardess.
Oh my god!
Yeah, baby.
So-
Hattie, you mean?
Hattie.
Hattie.
Can we talk
Hattie
about
Durham,
how
played by
just,
Nikki
can
Whalen.
we talk about how terrible these
Hattie-
people are in
Oh.
a crisis?
and,
Just
and,
terrible.
well, and not just as actors, but as characters.
Yeah,
And-
seriously. Alright, so I did write in when they all disappear, when they all get raptured, it's almost as dramatic as Infinity War, but not really.
I
They
like-
just disappear. Their clothes just shrink in. Like, they're like...
I must have like looked away when this was happening because I was so underwhelmed
No, 'cause
when I
it's
looked
so
back. I
fast.
was like,
No,
okay.
It's literally like... It's like you imagine a shrink wrap sound, because
Sure.
their bodies just disappear and their clothes, like, shrink down, and it's like...
Also on the plane, there's these old people, and there's a bunch of jokes that are based around two people that definitely have Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, guys, no, let's not do
They're the
that.
happiest, though.
Yeah.
go to the rapture.
Except that only one of them goes.
Yeah.
The lady
The other one just forgot. She probably automatically forgot.
I
anyway, so.
know.
And of course, as soon as it happens, all the women are just fucking hysterical.
Plus
Like,
they
these-
wouldn't.
Woo!
They're female sensibilities.
Yeah. If only someone had a...
That one lady and her kid. That one lady and her fucking
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
that her kid that disappeared, and she's like, oh my, this must be my ex-husband that did this or
Yeah.
something. Like, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you're in a goddamn
So-
plane. Like, half the people disappeared.
So,
what do you
but,
think
like,
happened?
so Hattie,
It's just the ex-husband.
he's like,
I
Hattie,
got you
go-
too, man.
he's
You're
like,
totally
Hattie,
the
go
old
take
guy.
a list of the people who've disappeared. She's walking around with a fucking pen and pencil and paper. You know there's a roster on a computer on that plane.
So-
Like, I don't understand, like...
It was weird.
So these books were written some time ago, so I get that. But like they definitely
It was
like do
bizarre.
stuff with like cell phones. Like,
Yeah.
oh, use the compass app on your cell phone. And
With the Thesaurus app that everyone has.
yeah, with the thesaurus app
Yeah.
that everyone has. I have that on my phone.
It's
But
the first
like
thing.
then they're like, I will write this down with pen and paper.
Oh, okay. So one of the scenes where they cut to like showing the TV of the chaos, and one of the things they show is just like traffic, like back-to-back traffic. Where like traffic is such a sure sign of the rapture.
Also,
Like, oh my God.
guys, there was a fucking stunt in this movie, and it was great. It was probably the best stunt I've seen this year. The plane crashing into a car.
Oh.
It's so forgettable that you're just like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I just like that they had to push. She's like, I need at least a mile. And she's like, I got 9/10 of miles. Like, that'll have to do. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No, you said you need
Yeah.
at least a mile. That means you
but
don't have
also
enough.
like it's a mile. You're fine.
So I also like that. So all the chaos scenes are like very polite chaos scenes. Like at the hospital, everyone's like jostling around, but they're just like
Yeah,
no
nobody's
one's
like losing their
screaming
shit or
or
anything.
yeah,
like
no-
that.
Nobody loses their shit in this
No.
movie. Nobody, and it's very frustrating and very
Except
unnerving.
for the lady with the kid on the plane. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, by the way, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. So the captain knows there's a fucking U.S. Marshal on this plane.
Yeah.
But they pan to the gun so many times. No one's come to take this gun and not thought
Huh?
to themselves, someone might
You
lose
notice
their
though,
shit on this
U.S.
plane.
Marshal with a gun got raptured because he's a good guy
Yeah,
with
of
a gun.
course. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Gun owners are good people too, man. Okay. I don't know what you're doing.
This movie predicted Donald
Like
Trump's
multiple
presidency.
times they showed the gun. Like Chad Michael
They really
Murray's
did that.
character
Like,
looks
yeah,
at
It
the
showed
gun.
it several times.
Like, take the gun.
Several.
Wasn't the bad guy's
Your
name like
first thought
Stonegal
should
or
be-
something like that?
The
Stonegal.
bad guy in this that was not in the movie was named Nicholas Carpathian. That was
Really? Oh God.
Carpathian.
Jesus.
Yes.
Oh man.
And he becomes the president of the United States later in the series.
Oh, and so okay, so there's one scene that I really liked in this movie.
Okay.
And it was when all the
There's
kids are
none.
raptured in the mall and all the balloons are going up and you're like, oh, because all the kids are gone.
Yeah.
No balloons. I was
Oh,
like, that was
this is
a good. That was the one good scene in
They're
this
good
movie.
yet though.
Um.
By the way, there's a new plane coming that can take 300 passengers at Mach
Oh my
40.
God. Yeah.
Mach 40.
6 minutes. And the guys
6
went,
minutes
I'm
from
like,
New York to London.
I'm like, fuck you, scientist. Fuck you.
Mach 40.
Like, you can't get into the air in 6 minutes.
But
That's
also,
not
Mach
happening.
40?
Mach 40, you could technically do it.
It's like a fucking wormhole.
If you ramped up to it,
Yeah.
but you'd have to like fly around the road
But
like
also,
3 times.
people inside of there would not be okay.
No, well, no, they would be if you flew really, really slow to Mach 40. If you accelerated very
Yeah,
slow.
very,
So-
an hour's
Yeah.
worth of
So literally, if you go
speed.
like an hour, like you fly all the way around the Earth from New York or past London, all the way around, then back to London. It'd still be an hour, but you go on Mach 40.
I was gonna do the math and see, would Mach 40 make 6 minutes from...
And blood just came squirting out your
No, I was
nose.
like, fuck this. I was like, fuck you, I'm dumb.
No.
I'm done with you.
So I got to a point in this movie where I was really done, and they showed a dog. So obviously dogs
This is the
weren't
beginning of the
raptured.
All dogs don't
Yeah.
go to heaven.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
So I was like,
Confirmed.
A shot's fired at Disney.
So can we get to? He's a terrible pilot. He's just a terrible pilot. But this is my favorite part. So he's like, we've been running across the Atlantic on fumes, right? And one of their legit reasons why he can't land is the runways are full of birds.
What is it full of birds?
Well, think about it.
Yes.
If there's birds there, you can't land. There's birds. What if he kills the birds?
Yeah, what the
and
fuck
birds are
happens?
dead? It's a bird genocide. You
None of
kill
those-
those birds. Just to
Wait.
make some-
Those are all evil birds, though.
Yeah.
They didn't get raptured.
That's
But-
true. He doesn't
So,
really know that.
but
He's not
Mike,
thinking
did you
about
catch it? Did you catch it when he said you can't land in New York? The next closest city is
Syracuse.
Syracuse,
baby.
New York.
Syracuse. I like. There's plenty of room there because everybody got raptured.
I literally wrote Syracuse.
I wrote yes, Syracuse.
Plenty of room at Hancock.
Yeah.
Plenty of room.
Nothing's happening here.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
one
no,
here was
everything
around.
around-
He's like, yeah, we can't make it though. We don't have enough gas. We don't have enough fuel because of the fire on our wing.
Because we're running on fumes.
Because we hit that other plane. It was just
another plane.
nobody in the world.
We hit the other plane that literally no one was responding, and you should have flown away from it immediately.
Like, think of
Didn't make any sense to me.
think of the odds.
It was
it's
brutally
not
bad.
like a ship
The
on
odds.
the Atlantic.
Like,
Or
the Earth is huge, and the
sky's
sky
even
huge.
bigger. It's literally bigger,
Yeah.
a bigger surface area, arguably. But even if you're in the surface area of just the airport because you're like trying to land other planes, not that many other planes are landing. First off, second off, that plane would already been fucked at some point because either it's coming straight into the airport and it would have crashed into something, or the guy got maybe raptured later is the other thing. Like, is it delayed rapture?
And
delayed
then
rapture.
my
well, I
very
was gonna say
last
Delayed
notes.
rapture. I've
Is that
heard that.
delayed
I've
rapture?
heard
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah,
Just
no,
gotta-
because he talked to him
Let's
that
stop
one scene and then never responded again. It's
Yeah.
like, did he get murdered?
I think
Like,
there's a Pornhub thing with delayed rapture. If you're looking
Yeah,
at
it's also called edging. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my last notes, I mean, I know what happened at the end of this movie, but I was really done at this point, was that she finds, first of all, she runs who knows how far, how many miles. First she climbs all the way up to the top of this bridge, because that's what you do.
Yeah, she was
Up
at
the
the
top
top
of the
and,
goddamn
and just
bridge.
cries.
Yeah.
She just cries.
Yeah.
No,
So
she's
she stood
crying.
there
Yeah.
for several minutes.
And
But that's where
and I remember-
she was able to get the reception to talk to them, right? So then she runs however many
Well,
miles.
you
but
go
then she
higher to
finds,
get reception.
but then
that's
she,
how it works.
of course.
But like
then she
sat
finds,
phones as well.
this
Sat
is,
phones.
so she finds
Sat
a
phones.
motorcycle, and the helmet is literally sitting right next to the fucking
Well,
motorcycle.
she just pick up the
Rapture.
goddamn
What's
helmet.
rapture?
But she just pick up the goddamn helmet.
Well,
She drives
she
away.
picks
Her
up
hair
the-
was
yeah.
cool. You don't want to
But
mess with the hair.
the best part was, I think of those, I was
Okay,
like, oh, I
safety.
realized what she's been doing at college. She's been riding motorcycles at college, because she's
It's
like
a motorcycle
an
college
expert
baby?
motorcyclist.
Yeah, because she tears that shit
She
up.
like pops a wheelie and goes out like. "Ah!"
First of all, there's two things that I really want to mention. First of all, everyone can get in the cockpit. Everyone.
Oh yeah, everyone.
This is after 9/11.
Yeah.
Way after. I mean, I know the books were written before then,
Yeah.
but everyone, like, oh, just let that guy in.
Yeah,
Let's
Buck,
let-
Buck was in there.
People just fucking walking in the cockpit.
And Ray and Buck were like immediate best friends. I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
Like,
Well, he was like,
And
you're
he
gonna
made a
do my
question-
daughter
Yeah,
at
he
some
made, he
point.
made a thing about that, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
no, man, no, don't do that.
so bro.
He's
You're like, if my daughter deserves any kind
Yeah,
of cock,
it's-
it's your cock.
yeah, like a big,
Yeah.
like you're gonna look big reporter
Yeah.
cock, right? Like a big, like just steamy,
Big
steam comes out that.
celebrity reporter.
Yeah, what does
Yeah.
it smell like? What does your cock
He's like,
smell
is he Brian Williams? Is that who he is?
I don't know, man. But like,
Also,
even Brian Williams is not like, hey, it's Brian Williams. Look at Brian Williams,
Yeah.
man.
oh,
Yeah.
shit, let's get some pictures with Brian Williams.
You know, that's that guy that reports on stuff. Yeah.
And there's several people that are just like, yeah, man, you reported on that thing that people
Yeah.
have heard of, and it's like,
What?
like at the most you go like, hey, nice to meet you.
I mean, also, it only would have been.
Yeah, people aren't like, Christian, I'm on pool.
Shit's Lester Holt, bitches. Like,
Oh, Al Roker, man, roke it up,
get
roke it up.
it's broken up.
I mean, really, if anyone's getting that
That's
kind
what
of
I said.
attention, it's
Al
Al
Roker.
I was
Roker.
gonna make that
Al
joke, but I
Roker-
was like, I'll make
Al
that
Roker
joke.
just drowns in pussy, so that's like everyone knows that. But also, 3 separate occasions, Nicolas Cage, after saying a line, sniffed because he was doing cocaine on the set.
Oh no. I mean,
He's like, and so, like, damn, son, you got a cold? Like,
I need
you should have worked that in
I need to go to
there.
the bathroom. That's not in the script. No, I need you to bump on me. Okay, ready. That's why I'm doing this movie, guys. You said you painted
Ready to do
cocaine.
this, guys. Oh,
No, because he didn't go full Nicolas Cage either, guys.
I
This is like right
know.
before rehab, I think. I think
This is like right before Bad Lieutenant 2, I think. That's what I really think.
He's like, oh, I get to be full me now? Oh, I'm the only one that can walk in both worlds. You're like, okay, do it.
Just saying, Face Off reboot, Nicolas Cage.
They're doing the reboot, might as well.
You can take John Travolta.
Okay, was this
but-
better than Yoga Hosers? 100% yes.
No, still no.
Still.
No.
This is better. You don't think this is better than Yoga Hosers?
Which would I rather
This
watch?
this movie made me sick, like made me physically ill.
Do you think this is worse than Yoga Hosers?
Yeah. I do.
You gotta go back and watch Yoga Hosers.
No.
We're doing
No.
our
Oh.
A rewatch. when
One
you're
thing
young.
he did say was,
next.
It's a horror movie, right?
this
No.
movie
Yes.
was this movie was
It's a
pretty much
travesty.
this movie was pretty much Birdemic, just with much better like actors and
It was.
special effects.
This was the movie.
But like,
Yeah.
but like this one was like
The
it took itself way
music
too
was even
seriously.
better in Birdemic.
It took itself way too
Yeah.
seriously.
So
than
did
what this one was.
Birdemic.
This was the movie that had the biggest juxtaposition between good actors and terrible, terrible actors.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, because it had like Lea Thompson in it, It had. I'm
We
counting
had like what,
Nicolas Cage
5
as a guest.
lines in
Yeah.
the whole thing, like
Maybe 5, and they were all wooden as fuck.
No, but also the sad thing is that like no one in this movie.
Chad Michael Murray was
was
terrific in
that
this movie.
bad.
Actually.
Yeah,
He was actually really
exactly.
good in this movie, to be honest with
Do
you.
you think they got Lea Thompson on the promise that they were going to do a Howard the Duck too?
Or that she's going to be in 11 more movies.
Right.
Because, like, we're totally doing 11 more of these. This was supposed to be a
No,
12-book series.
what it is
Franchise with the universe.
There was
of-
some very wealthy Christian person
The
who's
Tribulation
got a lot
Force.
of money
the
in
Tribulation,
Hollywood, and who, yeah, exactly.
The Tribulation CU.
Yeah, the prayer breakfast people, right? So
The Left Behind CU never happened. This was still better than Yokozers. Fuck Yokozers. That movie sucked.
No, what about the Wraith though?
This
That was
is
the last one.
The
we
Wraith
watched,
was
right?
better.
I'd
than
rather
this.
watch The
Wraith was
Wraith.
better than this.
The Wraith was
The
awesome.
Wraith was more.
I
and
would
was-
rather
the music
watch
was-
Southland Tales than this movie.
I
Oh
think I
my
would
God,
too.
yeah.
I think I would too. I think Lea Thompson deserved to
What-
get Southland
Yes,
over this.
yeah.
What if instead Dwayne the Rock Johnson did Buck Williams, but as his character himself?
See,
just like,
here, when reading the books, I imagined Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I imagined Buck as an Anthony Rapp type character.
the
Where he was
Buck says,
like he was like cool but a nerd, like a cool dork type person. Now like Chad Michael Murray is just too cool. Like he's like I'm the coolest dude that ever lived.
Man,
Like,
obviously he is. Everyone knows him. And they all
Yeah,
think
but I
he's
felt like he should have been like a nerd, like a reporter nerd. You know, like I felt like he should have been. And I was like, okay, I already didn't believe him in that.
like a real Lester Holt type. I get
A
it.
real Lester Holt, yeah, exactly. Lester Holt should have played this guy.
Like, yeah, that's right. I should have.
It's like, oh, my actual name is Lester than Lester Holt.
Lester,
Sorry.
love Lester Holt.
I think he was more like Perd Hapley. You heard.
Happily. You're heard. That's the word. From heard. Guys,
And
this
this is
movie-
the movie we're
Brent-
gonna
Brent,
talk about right
don't watch
now.
this movie. Just don't. Don't watch the movie. We're gonna. It's all.
Still watch this.
Listen, it's Nicolas Cage, but it's not Nicolas
Only
Cage.
watch this movie is
If
if
you're a
they,
Nicolas Cage completionist.
is if they do the sequel and Nicolas Cage in it. That's the only way you should watch
Yeah,
it.
if you're a Nicolas Cage completionist.
Yeah,
Like you have to watch all.
but
the
I don't know if he'll completion to this movie.
Oh, you might.
No, I mean, there's like you could like
He
have.
just lands the plane.
You could
so.
definitely like fap like just for the last half, but like turn on actual porn and just don't watch that movie because you're not missing anything. There's nothing that goes on in the last half of the movie.
Invisible Wet Willie, but yeah, I get you.
Oh, that's so stupid. This movie is so
Where the LP dude goes, he's trying to find, he's like, see if he's invisible, and he goes,
Guys, we love you. Just don't watch this movie, please.
Don't watch it.
Bye now.
It's terrible.
Bye bye.